Hi guys. Well, I guess I should fold my shirt down. I was just using it to clean the camera on my phone. And apparently I'm falling apart at the seams. So, happy Sunday. It's our Sunday wig party. How could I not remember that today is Sunday? I have wigs that we didn't get to try on last week that we're trying on tonight. Some of the ones from my favorites show. The new releases from Belletress that I feel like I need to give another opinion to, since last week it was the first one I tried on and was not in the mood for bangs. So we're just going to do a little bit of everything tonight. Whenever you guys are here, leave a comment down below. Say hello. I'm going to get Shirley's link pinned. Oh my gosh, the comments are already moving so fast. There we go. Hi Beth. Hey Jackie. I got my cinnamon gum ready to put in and get the heat out of it. Hi Carrie. Hi Linda. If you guys are new, leave a comment down below. Let me know that you're new so I can say hello. Share the video out if you want. Please don't share me into troll groups because you know this girl's not in the mood for that. And I'm gonna put some lotion on because I'm feeling super dry. Hi Dixie. Hi Amanda. Hi Colleen. Oh my gosh, this gum is so spicy. I know if you guys are new here, you're probably gonna think that it's rude that I chew gum while I do this, but I get so thirsty when I do all of this talking. Hi Diane. Hi Millie. Hey Janet. Hello guys. Awesome, we're up to 368 people already. Keep sharing the video out. We'll get started here in just a couple minutes. Happy 4th of July, Shirley. Hi, Linda. I had to throw myself together really quick because I was looking rough. And then I was so stinging thirsty. I drank 2 bottles of water. Do you ever drink so much water that then you can just like feel it sloshing around in your stomach? That's how I feel right now. I literally feel like I need to unbutton my pants. Hi, Linda. Hi, Patty. Hey, Dana. Christina, thank you for sharing. Linda, thank you for sharing. Alrighty. Are you guys ready to go? Let's see if we can get up to 500 people. We haven't chatted nearly long enough. Happy 4th of July, Shirley. Hi, Barbara. We had our 4th of July celebrations yesterday in the town that I live in. So tomorrow we really won't be doing anything. You needed a wig party for today? Well, I'm glad I'm here. Is the spice going to bring out the spice? And the spice in the gum will bring out the sass. For sure. I was asking Shirley, I put that poll on my page earlier today, like, should we do the party today or tomorrow? Because different towns celebrate holidays on different days. The heat's kicking in with the gum. And, so I just wanted to see what would work best for people. And then I'm like, wait, we should do it on the day that people are celebrating so we can get you guys all liquored up. And then you'll buy more. Hi, Barry. Hi, Tina. Hello, guys. Brooke, thank you for sharing. All right, guys, are you ready? Number 1, we will start with the wig that I have on. This is Counterculture by Belletress. This is the color Butterbeer Blonde. Now, I have restyled this wig. But if you want to learn how to do that, just scroll down my page. I did a video 2 weeks ago, or just send me a message and I'll get you the link for the video. But I think Counterculture is probably my favorite wig. The back's probably a hot mess, but just pretend it looks fine. So there is the back. And like I said, I did a live video showing how to style this exact wig. So if you want the link for that, or like I said, you can just scroll down my page. I think I did it 2 weeks ago. I'm from West Virginia. What kind of gum is the cinnamon gum I have? It's Pure. Pure is the brand. I usually get it. This one came from TJ Maxx. But you can get it on Amazon. Hi, Jessie. Hey, Judy. Hi, Gwen. All right, guys, let's jump. Ow. Ow, do you guys ever get like little hairs that stick out of your wig cap and then you pull it when you go to take off your wig? That hurt. That made my eye water. Oh, my mother's already on here. Hot hazelnutting it. It's your uncle's birthday today? Well, happy birthday to him. Happy 4th, guys. Alrighty. We'll start with the ones that we didn't get to finish last week. Let's pray to God that the first one's not bangs. I'm retrying on the new release from the Belletress last week because whenever I tried them on initially and it was the first wig of the night and I wasn't like in the groove yet and it had bangs, I don't feel like I did it justice. So I'm going to give it another go. But first we're going to finish up the ones we didn't try on last week. Hi, Lisa. Hey, Michaela. Alrighty, the first one we are trying on is Jolie by Noriko, and this is the color Nutmeg F. Hi, Michelle. She suits me so well. Thank you. I love counterculture. I don't love the way she comes straight out of the box. I like it how I style it better, but she has good bones, and you can't discredit her for that. Alrighty, so Jolie by Noriko has the full mono top right here, and it does have, I almost said lace, not lace. So we're off to a bang off start. It has silicone right here, so if you don't have any bio hair, that'll just kind of help hold your wig in place a little bit. And it does have bangs. How convenient. Oh, Shirley, I know. How convenient. Will we try on this one? I'm about to toss this one across the room. We haven't even got started. No. Yeah. Okay. Well, here we go. Here goes nothing. Happy 4th, guys. Alrighty. So for those of you that don't know, Noriko wigs fit a little bit more snug than, say, Belletress, Aesthetica, Raquel, Welch, stuff like that. So keep that in mind. If you've got a big noggin, it might not fit you. You have not seen one with... Oh, thank you so much, Lisa. Hi, Bonnie. All right, guys. So since this has that full mono top, you can part it wherever you want. But she's laying nice here, so let's not fuss with her. It's bad enough we're starting with bangs. We don't need to be causing more problems for ourselves. Hi, Lucky. All right. Here is the side. She's just like a nice... I mean, I would call it a chin length bob, but I think it's because it's just rolling under my chin. But it's more neck length. It's a lob. And I do think that it is stacked in the back. This style is actually really, really cute. And like I said, it does have bangs that you're going to wear down on your forehead. This is not a lace front wig, but it does have the full mono top. You can part it anywhere that you want. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. I know. What are the odds that I would start with another wig with bangs? At least these bangs are side bangs. You could probably do a full bang if you wanted to, and then just trim them to your length. Actually, that would be super cute. Oh, okay. If there are people that are new here, I can't stand bangs touching my face. It literally gives me the heebie-jeebies. But yeah, if you wanted to do a full bang, you would just trim these to your length. You could take them to your hairstylist, or I would just take my hair shears and just point notch the ends to make them a little bit shorter. But this one is super cute, and I really like the color. It's kind of like a nice fall blonde. It's called Nutmeg F. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Andrea. This reminds me of the 60s. Like I said, I keep wanting to say that it's chin length, and I think that's just because it's curling under, but it's really not. It's really like to the end of my neck. But I guess it also kind of depends on like how long your neck is. Like if you have like a short squatty neck like I do, or if you have like a giraffe neck. Thank you, Colleen. All right, I have high hopes for this evening. Well, at least for the next couple that we try on, because the other ones I've tried on before. I know what they look like. I know they're winners, but this was a good start to the party. I can breathe a sigh of relief. Thank you, Jill. Bonnie, thank you for sharing. You guys make sure you're sharing the video out. Interrupt those people's holiday weekend. They don't know it yet, but they want to be here. The name of that one, Carol, is Jolie, Jolie, by Noriko, and the color is Nutmeg F. Thank you, Sarah. All right. And now we're going to see it in another color. So should I cancel that? Oh, Shirley, I would do a wig party that's all bangs. I would do it. I wouldn't enjoy it. No, I probably still would enjoy it, but I would do it. I'll do anything for money. Thank you, Mary. Marlene, thank you for sharing. The name of that one, Ramona, was Jolie. Now we have Jolie again by Noriko, and this is the color Kahlua Blast. So it's kind of just I wouldn't call it a dark brown. I would call this a medium brown. And then it does have a little bit of highlighting here in the front. And again, it has this full mono top. You can part it anywhere that you want. And then it does also have this little silicone piece installed right here. You're with me on bangs. You can't do offensive bangs. It's just the way that it feels on my face. Like, I could do a side bang, but regular bangs, I can't get down with. Do I sell these? Michaela, I personally don't sell these, but my good friend Shirley, the owner of Shirley's Wig Shop, does. I have her website pinned down below, so you can see the wigs that I'm trying on tonight on her website, plus a million other ones. And there's usually a coupon code that applies to all of them automatically when checking off. Usually 30% off all wigs except Henry Margaux wigs, I believe. Thank you for sharing, Edna and Donna. Shirley, I got your text. Yes, it does. Yes. I'll do anything that you tell me to do. Hi, Tilly from Australia. Rhonda, I used Frankie Rose makeup today. Alrighty. So again, this is still Jolie, just like the first wig we tried on. It's that length. It's that length. You know that length? That's the one that it is. It's that length. It's a neck length, or almost nearly, no, not quite collarbone. It's that length. It's a bob. It's a bob that's stacked in the back. It does have some good length up here if you wanted to zhuzh it up on top and fluff it up. Now, you guys do know that Noriko's pretty famous for the permatease that they put in their wigs. Since this one has a full mono top, you're not going to get that usual permatease. And then, again, you could do bangs with this one. You would just have to trim them to length. These ones are a little bit longer than they were on the other one, but yeah, all those things. And you can part it anywhere that you want. Also, keep in mind, Noriko wigs are not heat friendly. So this is just regular synthetic. I would have to add some volume into this one. But she's good. So it's Jolie by Noriko. Jolie. And this is the color Kahlua Blast. I'm trying not to grab my little hairs here whenever I take it off, because that really hurt. How do the 4 payments work, and do you get your wig right away? So, Kim, the 4 payments, what it does, hair in the mouth. That's just one of the hazards of this job. The 4 payments, it takes your total for your purchase and it divides it into 4 installments. You'll make the first payment today, and then you'll make 1 payment every 2 weeks. Assuming that the wig that you're ordering is in stock, your wig will ship out right away to you. So it's not like layaway where you have to pay it off completely and then it ships. It ships right away, assuming it's in stock. Mom, that one's so cute. I'll bring it down tomorrow. Hi, Martha. Do they run large or small? As far as snugness, Noriko runs a little bit more snug. Noriko, and then Amore that I'm getting ready to try on next, this brand, I also feel runs a little bit more snug. If you've got a big head, I would probably stay away from these 2 brands. Although Noriko does have a good selection in large cap sizes. I look very pretty, thank you. Any big plans for the 4th? Nope, our town did the 4th yesterday, so we're celebrated out. All right, next we have Rain, which is R-E-I-G-N. By Amore in the color Auburn Sugar R. So Rain has the full mono top, and I believe this is the this is a double lace right here. So this lace is super, super soft. And then it is lace front, and then again, it has that silicone grip, which is really nice if you don't have any bio hair. Michelle McClure, if you want to send me a message about the teeth whitener, I'll get you some information. Do you have any short bobs you will be showing? Well, that last one we just tried on was a bob, but I don't always know what I have to show because I don't take them out of the boxes ahead of time. These are blind try-ons. Can we see a long blonde wig, Kat? I had on a long blonde wig at the beginning of this video. So after I'm done recording this, it will be posted to my page and you can go back and watch it on the replay. Hi, Joan. Sherry, thank you for sharing. All right, guys. So, Rain. Let's not get the spelling confused. It's R-E-I-G-N by Amore, and this is the color Auburn Sugar R. She, again, is what I would consider just a lob or a medium length. It has these nice, soft curls. It's not overly beach wave, but it's also not like permed hair. She does have bangs, but it is lace front, so you could wear it pulled up and styled off your head if you want to, and it can be parted anywhere that you want. And this one, while I do feel like Amore runs a little bit more snug, it doesn't feel as tight to me as Noriko does. From one Karen to another, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Hi, Lucinda. Thank you, Andrea. You guys, this is a really pretty color. And one thing to note about this one and the Jolie that we tried on, they are like styled straight out of the box. Like some wigs you gotta mess around with, you gotta personalize, you gotta fluff, you gotta do this and that with them. These ones are kind of just good to go. This one is a very pretty color. They do make wigs without bangs, Tammy. I love me a wig without bangs. Hi, Margie. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. We're up to 856 people. Keep sharing. Let's see if we can hit 1,000 people tonight. Who was this one, Anita? This was Rain, R-E-I-G-N, by Amore, and that was the color Auburn Sugar R. Thank you, Ramona. You love the curls on that one? It's just like such a nice, soft... I don't want to call it a wave because it's more than a wave, but it's not like a curl. You know what I mean? Oh, I feel like my neck needs to crack. Thank you, Rene. Thank you, Casey. Alrighty. So we're doing Rain again. You love my accent? Thank you. So this is Rain, and this is the color Illumina R. If you guys are new here, I can't read or pronounce words. Get used to it. Thank you, Anne. All right, again, Rain has that double, it's like double filament. There's like two layers. You know how there's usually the one layer for the full mono top? It has another layer over top of it. So it's super, super soft. It has that silicone piece right here, and it is lace front. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you, Jennifer. Hi, Debbie. Illumina R. Yes, I'll get it in one of these years. I'll be able to pronounce things. How did you get into promoting wigs? Were you already a wig wearer and it happened by chance or something? I was not a wig wearer, but it did just happen by chance. I'd made mention to the fact at one point that I wanted to be a wig wearer, and then this just kind of fell into my lap. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Teresa. Alrighty. I'm not going to mess the curls up on this one too much. I know a lot of you guys are going to say it looks fake, it's too shiny. A lot of times with blonde or lighter colored wigs, you have to put some dry shampoo on them to help bring the shine down. Also, keep in mind, I have a giant photography light, 13 inches from my face, and that also really reflects off of the wig. In normal life, I highly doubt you're going to walk around with a giant photography light in front of your face. Georgia's doing good. She's upstairs in the living room right now with the kids. Any chance you can show how to wear a wig band correctly? Mine keeps pushing my ears forward. I can, Andrea, but also depending on like the size of your head, the shape of your head, sometimes you can cut a notch out of the velvet part so that it fits around your ears better. I believe Shirley said on Wednesday that they're closed this week on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So if you emailed towards the end of the week, they'll be getting back to that around Tuesday. You love this one? Thank you. All right, so again, we're still with Rain by Amore, and this is the color Illumina R. It's just a mid-length bob with some soft curls in it. It is a full mono top, so if you wanted to move this part to the right, center, braid it, hang a lifesaver off of it, whatever you want to do with it, you can. And it is also lace front. Now, you guys will notice that you can see the lace here up against my forehead. Again, that's the light in my office reflecting off of that. So, it will not look like that on you in real life. This one is sassy. Super sassy, much like this gum I'm chewing. Thank you, Connie. This one is gorgeous. Is my mom from Minnesota? No, she's from West Virginia as well. My whole family lives in West Virginia, except for my little sister. She lives in New Hampshire. Can't pick up the tissue paper. Do wigs make me hot, Jennifer? I personally don't feel that wigs are hot to wear. The caps are wefted in the back. I'll show you on my wig here in just a second. And it really does allow for a lot of air to get through. You're loving this, starting to wonder, should you? You should. Looking at Shirley's page. How can I tell if a wig is in stock? Kim, if you look at the comment I have pinned down below, I've listed Shirley's email address, so you can email her there to confirm stock. And then for whoever had asked about the wig grip, saying that it pushed their ears forward, so you can cut notches out in this velvet so that it goes around your ears. But what I typically do is just wipe off my eyebrows with my wig grip. No, not really, but that's why I put my wig on and then do my makeup. So I just push all this hair back and then I pull it back behind my ears, and then I move the top back so there's about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch of my hair showing there. Yep, she lives in New Hampshire. All right, and then for whoever was asking if wigs are hot to wear, so wigs have wefted caps in the back. Like I could literally stick my fingers through them. So it does get a good bit of airflow. I personally don't feel that they're suffocating. You always pictured New Hampshire to be so pretty. I wouldn't know. I've never been there. It's too far away. Thank you, Angie. All right. Next, we've got 2 more that we didn't get a chance to try on last week, and then we're going to re-show the new ones from Belletress, and then a couple of my favorites from Maggie's favorite Wig Party. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, Kathy. Alrighty. We have Touch by Ellen Vila, and this is the color Candy Blonde Rooted. So Touch has a left lace part, and it is lace front. This is a regular synthetic, so it is not heat friendly. And it has a gorgeous curl pattern to it. Have I ever used eyebrow gel? I use a pomade. A like waterproof, sweat resistant, all of the things pomade. Alrighty, so this one parts on the left. Let me get it situated. This is just such an easy one to wear. Ellen Vila, again, I will let you guys know, is kind of like Noriko. The sizes do run a little bit smaller than, say, Aesthetica, Belletress, those types of things. You just ordered Rosella the other day. Rosella was one of my very, very first wigs. Because all the wigs we've tried on so far tonight are such good lengths. For summertime, because they're not super long, you're not going to get super hot. But also start thinking about fall that's coming up when we start getting into coat weather, scarf weather, hoodie, stuff like that. Shorter wigs are so much better so that it's not rubbing up against coats, jackets, and causing all kinds of friction on the end. You guys love this one? It's such a gorgeous color. So here is the side of Touch and the back. It's just a nice, soft, beach wavy pattern. It is lace front, so if you wanted to do like a little top knot number right here, you absolutely could. It is left part only, but I like to break all the rules, so I would probably switch it over to the right just so I could get some volume and like a big swoop here in the front. And then I would just hold it in place either with some wig wax, or I would steam it so that it would stay back on this side. Diane, this one is Touch by Ellen Vila. You like this one too? It's super cute. Sometimes, like I said, I like more volume on top, so sometimes straight out of the box, you just gotta keep tossing that part around so that you can build the volume that you want. That's how I do it. Let me see if I have a pair of sunglasses. I have Juliana's sunglasses from the parade yesterday. The name of this one is Touch by Ellen Vila. And it's super lightweight, regular synthetic. It's not heat friendly, so you don't have to worry about changing the curl pattern, touching up the curls. Just a super, super easy to wear wig. Look how crooked those are. I must have sat on them or crushed them in my purse. Hi, Lori. Thank you, Brittany. You guys love that one? I make it look so easy. I mean, they are easy. You just have to put it on your head and pretend like it's your own hair. And by the end of the day, you'll believe it. The color of that one, Dixie, is Candy Blonde Rooted. Belletress just sent some pictures of wigs to come in. There's some gorgeous mid-length wigs coming. Ooh, hopefully they release around the fall. We did have a good time at the parade. You love that one on me? Thank you. Alrighty, and we have Touch again in the color Chocolate Rooted. So it's the same left lace part, lace front, and we're just seeing it in a different color. Do you have any blonde with red undertones? There is, but it really, like when it comes to selecting a color, I always tell people, pick out the wig that you want first and then see what color options are available, because there's so many different wig manufacturers and all of their color lines are different. So I always suggest picking out the style of wig that you want first and then selecting a color. If it's blowing hard out and your cap blows off, will it take your wig? No. Your wig's not going to come off in the wind. If we take my kids to Urban Air ever, I'll go in that hurricane simulator and record it for you guys. It does come in brown Kelly, just like this one. So this is Chocolate Rooted. Again, I would personally need to flip-flop it around so that I could get some volume here on top. Yeah, I don't know what I'm showing tonight because I don't open the wigs ahead of time, other than the fact that I kind of do know what I'm showing tonight because we tried some of them on a couple weeks ago. Hi, Elaine. Hey, Darlene. So here is the side of Touch and the back. And this one is super, super lightweight. It's a very, very lightweight fiber. Would be a good one for summertime. And a pretty color. This is more of a warm tone brown. You love that one? Thank you, Jill. Hey, is there a child in the living room?
Yeah.
Can somebody let Olive out?
Sure.
Kids will just listen to your dogs bark and pretend that they don't hear it. I'm on a boat doing 60 and it did not come off. Yeah, I've worn, uh-oh. Get it together, Maggie. I just pulled the whole wig out of the bottom of the box thinking that it was the lid on the bottom. I've worn wigs on roller coasters, so they're not going to come off. The color of the last one was Chocolate Rooted. Alrighty. We're going to give the new releases from Belletress a better review since it was the first wig that I tried on my last wig party and it takes me a while to work my way up to bangs. So we're going to do Bossa Nova again and we're going to do Tiger Sugar again. Thank you, Rosa. You guys hear Georgia's little puppy bark? You love the chocolate wig? So the first one that we're trying on from Belletress is Bossa Nova in the color Tres Leches Blonde. So the two Bossa Novas that we're trying on tonight, I picked two of the newer release colors from Belletress. Does my mom wear wigs? Occasionally she does. Alrighty, so Bossa Nova has a lace center part, lace front, but even though it's lace front, it does have bangs. So gotta pump myself up. Let's give this one a go. Alrighty. Let me get her situated. I should have tightened this one down. You like that length on me? The blonde touch was the color Candy Blonde Rooted. Alright, let me get this one combed out and then I'll get the bangs put in place. I wear brunette very well. Thank you. I'm a natural brunette. Alright. I'm trying to get these bangs pulled down. Again, with most wigs, if you get a wig with bangs, you're going to have to trim them to your length. I think they purposefully leave them longer because some people have different length foreheads. But just looking at it like this, look, you could do like a little top thingy with some bangs. Remember, this is a middle part only, but you can definitely pull it up, pull it back. You could also do a low ponytail. I'm going to move these out of the way right now simply because I can't see you guys. But they are longer and they are tapered in on the side. So you could pull that back and have some little pieces down. What kind of dogs do we have? We have like Shih Tzu mutt, a pit mutt, a bulldog mutt, and a bulldog. I just can't do this wig. I don't know what it is about bangs. Maybe it's because these are thinner bangs. I need somebody who regularly wears bangs to try on wigs with bangs. I just don't know how to style them. This one's gorgeous, Lady Godiva. I wish I had the new Nitro 22 to show on. I know, I can't wait to get my hands on that Nitro 22. I already want it in Butterbeer Blonde and Mocha with Cream. I've been waiting for that one to come out. Anyhow, let's talk about color. So this is the color Tres Leches Blonde. So it's one of the newer blondes released by Belletress. And again, this wig is Bossa Nova. It feels like it's about 22 inches long. And there she is. Oh, and she's heat friendly. So if you wanted to curl her, you could. You want to see Georgia? I'll have to do a video with Georgia. She's soaking wet right now because she was outside in her pool. That dog, she will literally start swimming at 5 o'clock in the morning. It could be 50 degrees outside at 5 o'clock in the morning, and she'll be in her pool, splashing around, running circles, blowing bubbles underwater. It's literally her favorite thing to do. You've always worn bangs? You're so fun. Found you the other day when you were talking about your daughter, and dang it, I love. Oh, thank you, Brittany. I'm so glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you guys decided to follow me. If you guys are new here, maybe this is your first time watching me, this is what I always say. Follow my page. Click the little follow button, turn on live notifications. If you watch like 2 videos of mine and I do nothing, I get on your nerves and it's like fingernails on a chalkboard, just unfollow me. My feelings won't be hurt. I understand that I'm not for everyone. Thank you, Pamela. Oh my gosh, I feel like my neck needs to crack again. I've never had a massage, but I feel like I need one. Is she part Labrador? No, she's 100% English Bulldog. Where do the wigs fit on the wig cap? Just down place. It just sets on the velvet part of the band. You've worn bangs all your life. You don't like your forehead. I just can't stand the feeling of them on my face. It feels like spiders. All right, so we're trying on Bossa Nova again, just in a different color. This again is one of their newer releases, the color Graphite. So Bossa Nova has the middle lace part, and it is lace front. Found you last week, and you're addictive. Well, thank you, Teresa. This is the thing with Maggie. My name's Maggie, by the way. I know the name of this page is Get It Girl, but my real name's Maggie. When it comes to me, you either love me or hate me. There's no in between. There's no like, that girl's all right. It's like, you either like her or hate her. Thank you, Lizzie. The chocolate rooted one that was touched by Ellen Vila. So again, Graphite is a newer release color from Belletress. I have Counterculture in this color. I'm gonna get this combed out a little bit. Let's figure out these bangs. Well, these bangs are laying much nicer. I still can't see you, so I'm assuming it looks okay. I'm not gonna take the time to comb this whole thing out. Okay, maybe I will. Put some effort into it, Maggie. I feel like a Barbie from like, what was it, the 80s? Gem and the Holograms. That's what I feel like with this wig. Is that what her name was? Somebody will remember. Don't remind me. Shira. Any of those? Love you telling how it is about your daughter. Oh, thank you, Teresa. All right, so here is the back of Bossa Nova. Again, I believe this wig is probably every bit of 22 inches. She comes straight, but it is heat friendly, which means you can use a flat iron or curling iron to put curls in it or waves if you wanted to. And I know that I've been like messing around with these bangs, but just so you guys know, it is a lace front wig. So if you wanted to wear them pulled back for whatever reason, got my hair sticking out there, you could. That's a dangerous color. I know. Danger's my middle name. Actually, it's Ellen. Actually, I should get on here one day and just tell a whole bunch of lies and have you guys guess what I'm lying about. That would be fun. We've been together 3 years on this page. Sometimes we need some new ideas for content. Thank you, Pamela. Graphite is so good. It's just a fun color to wear. Whenever I wore my wig in the color graphite, people were like, that color, I usually like you in all wigs, but that color is not for you. And it's like, I don't recall ever saying it was, but sometimes it's fun to wear something that's outside of your comfort zone, especially whenever it's a non-commitment color. Like, I'm not changing my hair color. Yeah, people were just like, that is so not your color. So not your color, girl. Oh my gosh. Now I got this tag in the hairnet. I own Counterculture in the color graphite. Hi, Gigi. FYI, if you guys buy Bossa Nova, I hope you live in a McMansion because it comes in one of these nice long boxes. This is what I would call like a hooker boots box. Super, super long. I hope you have the storage for it. Your daughter and you play two truths and a lie. I'll have to do that with Juliana one day. But yeah, I'm like, maybe that'll be fun on here one day. I'm just going to come on here and spew a whole bunch of lies and see if people know what I'm lying about. Hi, Michelle. Alright, this one we tried on last week as well. I didn't have as many problems with it. But this is Tiger Sugar by Belletress. Again, it's a new release. It has the lace middle part, and it is the lace front. How many wigs do I own? Too many to count. I look best in blondes with highlights and lowlights. I like myself in blonde. I also like myself in dark wigs. It's like my hair. What are the wigs I see where people spray a glue on the front? I'm not sure, Marie. Thank you, Teresa. Alrighty, well, I guess I should tell you what I'm trying on. This is Tiger Sugar by Belletress in the color Brown Sugar Sweet Cream. So this one's not quite brown, but not quite blonde. Wear what you want and be what you want. That's what I say, Sandra. I do whatever makes me happy. If I want to wear blue eyeshadow up to my eyebrows looking like Mimi off of Drew Carey, that's what I'm going to do. And if people don't like it, well, then they should just be glad that they're not the ones that have to wear it. Thank you, Natalie. My granddaughter, Raylan, said hi. She loves to watch you. Oh, well, hi, Raylan. Hope you're having a good day. Tell your grandmother she needs to take you for a snow cone because it's the 4th of July. All right, Tiger Sugar has this nice loose beach wave. It again has bangs, but it is lace front. If you wanted to wear them pulled back, you absolutely can. See, I shouldn't have touched these bangs because they were laying nice. And now they're gonna... Oh, sorry, I can't. Hold on, I need a moment. You guys might think I'm exaggerating. I literally can't with hair on my face. It gives me the willies. Love that necklace. You're seeing everybody wear them. Darlene, I got mine on Amazon. Okay. I'm better now. I had to take a breather. I had to readjust. This one again feels every bit of 22 inches. It has that nice loose beef wave. It has a beef wave pattern. has a beach wave pattern. It kind of reminds me of Dalgona 23 as far as the curl pattern goes, but this one is just with some bangs thrown in there. Brown Sugar Sweet Cream is your favorite color. It's just such a nice middle of the road color. You're not a bang girl, but those are good bangs. There's one wig. Is this it? Yes, I'm going to try on one of my favorite Tressalore wigs. It has bangs. They're not offensive bangs. They don't bother me, but like just, I don't know. It's a texture thing. It's a sensory thing. You love the nails? Thank you, Sherry. I sell them. You hate hair on your face too? Oh, it just gives me the willies. It's like walking into a spider web. Speaking of spider webs, and honestly, this has nothing to do with spider webs. There's baby raccoons in our shed. I'm praying the mother comes back tonight and moves her baby raccoons. Yesterday, they were trimming trees in our neighborhood with like a saw hooked to a helicopter, and I'm assuming that maybe they moved the baby raccoons for safety. But there's baby raccoons in my shed, and I really would like for them to vacate because my pool needs chlorine, and I can't get to the chlorine past the baby raccoons. What is the necklace called on Amazon? Marianne, I'm not sure off the top of my head, but if you send me a message, I'll get you the link for it. Those bangs look good on me. Thank you. We're going to see Tiger Sugar again in a different color. So yeah, if anybody has any raccoon ideas, I know a lot of people are like, oh, you can't raise them as pets, it's illegal. I don't want a pet raccoon. We have enough pets. We have enough animals in this house. I just had to save another baby mole the other day. I don't want to raise the animals. I want them to live in nature. But I have baby raccoons in our shed, and I need them to be gone. The last wig, Tracy, that was Tiger Sugar by Belletress, and that was the color Brown Sugar Sweet Cream. Put a bag of mothballs in the shed, pour apple cider vinegar around the shed. That'll help with the raccoons. And if it will help them not get in, but will it help them get out? Does anybody know? All right, so we're still sticking with Tiger Sugar, but we're gonna do wigs and raccoons. It's a new series on Get It Girls, Wigs and Raccoons. Tiger Sugar by Belletress has the lace center part, and it is lace front. This is the color Chocolate with Caramel. You have baby skunks. That's what I told my husband at first, and he was like, there's something in the shed. And I'm like, oh, hold on, I'll go out there and investigate with you. I was like, oh, I pray it's not a skunk, because one of our dogs would get it for sure. Garlic or cayenne pepper would see, the only thing I worry about cayenne pepper and stuff like that is I don't want my other animals to get into it. Get it together, girl. Get it together. Can anybody tell that bangs really do bother me and I'm just not being dramatic? Like the feeling of them on my face could literally make me need to medicate myself. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine, I swear. This is the one that we tried on last week that I said I felt like Marie Osmond. No one, not trying to one-up you, but your baby coons, but you have baby birds in your ferns. I would be okay with baby birds. Baby birds can stay. I actually would love to have a pet bird. Wigs and raccoons. Yes, this is a, remember whenever we were talking about crocheting this winter and it was like, oh, I forget what we called it. We were the happy hookers, something like that. This is a new series, Wigs and Raccoon, where we talk about wildlife and try on wigs at the same time. Mothballs can kill the babies. Yeah, I don't want to kill them. I want them to find their mother, or a mother that can take care of them that is not human and is not me. Get a safe trap and set them free somewhere. Somebody said that it's illegal to capture and release raccoons. All right, so here is the back of Tiger Sugar. Again, I'm going to say about 22 inches. You feel my bang pain? Yeah, it is. And this one's heat friendly. So if you don't like this curl pattern, you can always change it. So you can use heat tools up to 350 degrees. I don't like to take mine above 300, but you could curl it, straighten it, all of those things. This one's very pretty. And you could do a ponytail with this one. I can't. I look like Wonder Woman. So what I usually do when I do ponytails is I'll pull down a couple pieces and then I trim them a little bit shorter. You do a ponytail. You could do a messy bun. As my mother says, you could braid it and hang a lifesaver off of it. But also remember that this one is lace front. So if you want to wear it with the bangs pulled up, you can. Thank you. Call animal control people. I've been told that in our area they don't do anything about raccoons because of rabies. And it's like, oh, fantastic. Fantastic. I guess we'll just risk getting rabies. I don't know. Somebody send a park ranger to my house. I told my husband, I was like, I mean, come on, we live in West Virginia. My parents used to have a neighbor. Him and his girlfriend would walk around with a raccoon on a leash. So I put a post on Facebook today, and it's like, we live in West by God, Virginia. You mean to tell me that there's not some hillbilly in this area that wants 3 pet raccoons that couldn't just come to my house and get them? I don't want to raise pet raccoons, but if somebody else does, holler at your girl. There has to be one hill jack in this area that wants a raccoon. The color of that one is chocolate with caramel. And now we're leaving the door open tonight. I'm hoping that the mother, like I said, they were trimming trees like that, a big saw on a helicopter. They were trimming trees yesterday, plus fireworks going off. So I'm hoping that the mother just like hid them and is going to come back for them. So we'll keep an eye on it over the next couple days. But I mean, if they're here in like 4 days, I don't know what to do with these things. Alrighty. Now we're getting into some of Maggie's favorites. So this is New Wave by Tressalore. It's the color 4/6R. It's literally the same exact color as my bio hair. And I know you guys are going to say, Maggie, how is this one your favorite when it has bangs? It's because it's so stinking cute. I would be willing to deal with it. Your husband wants to visit West Virginia. Is he a hillbilly that wants a pet raccoon? You have to be willing to take all of them, and I don't know how many there are. So New Wave by Tressalore has a full mono top, and it is lace front. They're full of rabies. I know, and we have a lot of animals. Like our cats don't go outside, but I mean, obviously our dogs go in our backyard. I also have children, and my pool really needs chlorine. Chlorine's expensive. You just can't be going out and buying new chlorine when you have a 100-pound bucket of it in your shed. My sayings are hilarious. Thank you, Sherry. You bet the mom will move them and we'll come back. That's what I'm hoping. Like I said, I already had to relocate a mole. This is our third baby mole in literally 3 weeks. So I had to catch and release this baby mole the other day so my cats wouldn't kill it. You know, where I put like a box. Actually, it was a Tupperware container. Don't worry, I threw it away. Put a little Tupperware container over top of it. Crushed up a cereal box. Slid that underneath. Walked it out to my flower garden. Put it in there. Said, see you, little buddy. Have a good life. But it's like, I'm not, this isn't, what was that? You guys remember Billy the Exterminator? I'm not Maggie the Exterminator. I can't be capturing all of these wild critters all day, every day. Like, I have a dang life too. Hi, Sherry. Isn't this one cute? And you don't have to wear bangs on this one. It is lace front, so you could wear it pulled off your head. You could wear it pulled back. You could swoop the bangs over to the side. But when I put this one on with bangs, I'm like, oh my gosh, this one's so cute. And I know some people don't like big hair like I do. You don't have to wear it big, but I just really love it like big and beautiful. You love her in the color. This is the exact color as my bio hair, except my bio hair has gray in it. So disregard that. Joan Jett, thank you. Fabulous style on me. I love the length of it. So it's like, you know, like I said in the beginning, it's like that length hair. It's got hairs to here. And it has this super cute beach wave pattern. It's super loosey-goosey. It is heat friendly, so if you wanted to change the curl pattern, you could. And like I said, you have a lot of versatility because it is lace front, so you could wear it pulled back. You could wear the bangs off your forehead, or you could wear it full bangs. And it is full mono top, so you can part it anywhere that you want. But I mean, I would just like make it as rock or chic as you possibly could. Someone will comment that you should never capture a wild animal. I know, though. You know what will happen is they probably turned their ears off whenever I said that. Said that I already know that. I'll have like wildlife rescue show up to my house and try to arrest me because somebody will call and tell them that I'm trying to raise pet raccoons. Thank you, Sherry. Maybe they can just pass me the chlorine. They do have opposable thumbs. I'd be like, grab me 6 of those chlorine tablets, and if you could, unwrap them. Hey, Lori. Thank you, Anne. So can you guys see why this one was part of Maggie's favorites? It's just so stinking cute. It looks great straight out of the box. I don't think I'll ever mail this one back to Shirley because I just want to keep showing it to you guys. I personally will never own it because it has bangs, but I enjoy trying it on. And so you guys will buy it. You guys buy it and wear it for me. Too cute. Looks like my bio hair. You know what's hard to believe is this is like way shorter than my bio hair. Like my bio hair is like to here, which is crazy. I know. I'm so kind. Thank you, Sue. What's this one's name? It's New Wave by Tressalore, and that's a color 4/6R. 4/6R. Anywhoosie, back to wigs and raccoons. Oh, I'm so glad that you guys humor me with all this stupid stuff I want to talk about. It can't always be about wigs, right? I mean, it can be, but sometimes you gotta talk about other stuff too. Just need my Harley and my dad. You guys know I've never rode a motorcycle, and I probably never will. I will probably never, ever ride a motorcycle. Carmen's gonna turn me in. Alrighty, next is our favorite wild child, Riley by Rene of Paris. She has a left lace part and a lace front. And I'm going to put on this wig and you guys are going to be like, that looks like it was rode hard and put away wet. And I'm going to be like, for sure, girl, she was. Because Riley is a party girl and she is not meant to look all nice and neat and proper. She's a party girl. You get what you get with her. Hi, Jamie. Gosh, their cap is so comfortable. I'm gonna try not to get my rings tangled in this. Leather jacket and Harley boots. Yeah, I will never ride a motorcycle. I can just tell you guys that right now. Never will. You could have a guest model. Raccoons modeling wigs. I'm gonna get online later and see if I can find a picture, like a little meme of a raccoon wearing a wig. So Riley is lace front, so I typically wear mine pulled up like this, just super sloppy, messy. That's how I like it. But Riley is unkept looking. She's messy. She's like half curled, half straight, and this has always been my story with her. Riley fixed her hair and she looked awesome before she went to the bar on Friday night. But when she rolled into church Sunday morning, this was all that was left of her. Just super messy, out of control hair. So here is the back of Riley. This is super long. She has to be like, I would say 24 to 26 inches. The color of Riley, I think it's marble brown LR. You love Riley on me? This is the thing that I love about Riley is long wigs, if you guys don't know, can get kind of messy and tangly as you're wearing them because they're long, right? They have to be combed through. And sometimes you can look a hot mess. Riley's made to look like a hot mess. So sometimes, even if you're a wig wearer, you just have to have a day where it's just like, I'm a hot mess, I'm here, I'm showing up for it. And I still didn't even have to do my hair. You love this one? I look like Teresa from the Housewives of New Jersey. I mean, she's a little over the top, but so am I. This one's super cute. Day after you beat me to it. It is. It's just like she curled her hair Friday. She was out at the club. I don't know. Do people go to clubs? Not where I live, but you know what I mean. She was at the club. She was looking fine, dancing with her girlfriends, getting free drinks, slept all day Saturday. Her mother was calling her Sunday morning, being like, if you can go out on Friday nights, you better be at church on Sunday morning. And this is how Riley showed up. And that's how Riley was born. Hot Mess Express. Hi, Roslyn. You love Riley? You guys love that one? And she's regular synthetic. So, lower maintenance on this one. But like I said, don't be mistaken. You're not going to find perfect curls. It's not going to be perfectly straight. You're getting a mixture of both. She is made to look like a loose, carefree, hot freaking mess. And I'm here for it, which is why I have 3 of them. Thank you, Sherry. Maybe a much younger version. I don't know. Teresa's only what, 50? She's probably like 15 years older than me. If that. 13 years. I hope David appreciates my sense of humor. He doesn't. I tell you guys all the time. He's the most unfunny man. He doesn't think I'm funny. Been there, done that. Haven't we all? Alrighty. I got 2 more. Are any of them for smaller heads? Well, almost all the brands can be worn by smaller heads. You always love when a wig has a backstory. I think Riley was the first one that ever had a story. That would look like Amber Heard's at times. Jamie, I'm doing good, thank you. Alrighty, so next I want to show one for every budget. So this one is on the lower end of the budget. It does have a part that looks a little bit wiggy, but I just put a little bit of concealer on mine. But if you're looking to get a new wig, starter wig for under $100, this one's going to be your girl. It's possibly she's only 15 years age difference than you, but she looks much older than me. She's had a rough life. I mean, that girl's done time. So what I'm trying on for you guys now is Envious by Rene of Paris. It has a right part and it is lace front. And I'm sure you guys can see it, but it has the scallop lace. Some people don't like the scallop, so they trim that off. You love the backstories too? Thank you, Lisa. Alright. This color is Molten Amber, which reminds me of Mocha with Cream by Belletress. And I'm kind of just going to toss it around here. But it is heat friendly. It has these like awesome loose beach waves to it. There's the back. It is lace front, although I did tell you that some people will cut that scalloped lace off. So if you want to wear it pulled up in the front, you can. I gotta move mine down on my forehead a little bit more. And it has a right part. Now this wig, typically with the sales that go on, are under $100. You will notice that the part on this one is a little wiggy because it's so thick. What I did was take a flat eyeshadow brush and some concealer, and I just ran it down that part so it would look like scalp showing through. But this is an awesome starter wig. It's a good wig for beginners. It's heat friendly. It's a nice length. It's a beautiful color. It looks good straight out of the box. I gotta flop her over to the other side because you know I like that extra volume on top. But you just can't lose with her. You guys love this one? It is super cute. And like I said, for under $100, I can deal with a wiggy part. I'll figure out a way to make it work. But this is a good one if you're just wanting to get one to try. See if you'd like it, see how it feels, all of those types of things. Hi, Susie. Opposites always attract. Always in alkaline. My husband was ready for bed at 7. You're ready to go out. I go to bed way before my husband, but I also wake up way before my husband. You love a dark root? Me too. Isn't this color so pretty? And like I said, it's a right part, but don't be afraid to break wig rules and flip it over to the other side. I usually will just make sure that you can't see any of the wefts if I do flip it over to the opposite side. Most of the time you can't, but if you can, I'm like, I don't care. If somebody gets that close and they see that it's a wig, it's going to be like, buddy, back it up a hair. You're in my space. You love the nail color? Thank you. Will it fit a large head? I guess it all depends on what you consider a large head. Have I ever plucked apart? No, I never have. You want this one? Girl, she's on sale. The name of this is Envious by Rene of Paris. And this is the color Molten Amber. And if you like the color Mocha with Cream by Belletress, it is very, very similar. Thank you, Jolie. All right, one last one, guys, I picked out. I guess for, like, the ones that I was showing you that we did on Maggie's favorites, I picked a lot of shorter ones this time. I must be digging the shorter vibe. You love the glasses? Thank you. All right, our last one is Simmer by Raquel Welch. Simmer has a full mono top, and it is lace front. Have you ever had any rude comments or had anyone pull it on or pull it off? No. Anybody in my personal life that would ever have a rude comment would probably never be brave enough to make one to my face. And wigs aren't really that easy to just pull off. So, Simmer by Raquel Welch. I think this is Copper Mahogany. Yes, Copper Mahogany. It can be parted anywhere. This one is also heat friendly, and it's just kind of one of those perfect lengths like we've been trying on all night tonight. This is kind of just like a nice soft brown color. Rene of Paris, I do think is large head friendly, in my personal opinion. My head's 21.5 inches. If anybody feels otherwise, leave a comment down below. That's not a cat, by the way. That's Georgia making that noise. Thank you, Angela. All right, so here is the side of Simmer and the back. Again, you know, it's just one of those length wigs. One of those length wigs that are just easy to wear. It can be parted anywhere. You can part it right. You can part it left. You can part it in the middle. It is lace front, so you could pull it up here on top if you wanted to. Just super cute. Thank you, Stacy. You want Simmer and Shaded Biscuit? I don't own a Simmer, but now I'm thinking I might need to second guess that. I would probably get Shaded Biscuit too. Or a dark one. I don't know. They're super cute. But yeah, I must be feeling short wigs lately because that's a lot of what I pulled to show you guys tonight. The last one, Annette, the last one that I tried on was Envious by Rene of Paris in the color Molten Amber. And then this one is Simmer by Raquel Welch in the color Copper Mahogany. How's Georgia doing? She's doing good. She loves swimming. It's her favorite thing. This one is heat friendly, Jenny. I have Rene of Paris wigs, ladies. They're great too. Yeah. Does anybody else feel that Rene of Paris is not large head friendly? I personally feel like it is. It does come in blondes, Kim. That's your favorite? I must have lost the hairnet for that one last wig party we did. Love that one. Isn't it super cute? It's adorable. Angie, you need that one? Well, remember, I wasn't sure whether I wanted to do a wig party today or tomorrow because I wanted to pick whatever day you guys would most likely to be liquored up so that you would pull the trigger and buy a wig. You're always parting your hair from one side to the other? You do. That's just how you keep that constant volume build on top. You just flip-flop it around. Or a lot of people ask me because they'll, like, this is my personal wig. So we're obviously done with the wig party, but I'll show you guys something really quick. So people that have combed their counterculture or curled their counterculture like me are always like, mine seems so flat. And it's like, well, whenever I comb mine out, it's flat too. So what I do with my counterculture is I start to grab it like this and I shake it out so that it can get volume in the top. And sometimes I'll spray it with wig wax and sometimes not. But it's like we just have to You gotta try a couple different things. So that's how I get mine all big and voluptuous like that. I'll post a video. I'll see if I can get a video of Georgia and her pool. You sent me a Karen raccoon? Oh my goodness, I'll have to look for it. No liquor at that house? Not here either. We're not drinkers. Thank you guys. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys missed the beginning of this video, it will be posted to my page. You can watch it on the replay. If you have not already, give my page a follow. If I end up getting on your nerves, you can just unfollow me. Like, my feelings won't be hurt. And if you're not already, make sure you're following Shirley's Wig Shop on Facebook. She does videos over there. She does giveaways, all of those types of things. Enjoy your holiday. Don't be drinking and driving, because that could really ruin somebody's life, including your own. And I'll see you guys soon. Love y'all.